this is what I'm going to make. It's called Philadelphia 3-step blueberry cheesecake. Comes from the Philadelphia cream cheese book. So I just made the graham cracker crust. So now we need 2 packages of Philadelphia cream cheese softened. So here they are. I can't do this with one hand, so I'm going to turn it off. Now I keep my cream cheese frozen, so when I undo it, you have to open this up and peel it open. It comes apart, and so smashing it around is important because it needs to be mixed together. So there's our 2 packages of cream cheese. So we're going to cream this, and then we're going to add a 1/2 cup of sugar. We can get our sugar ready. Thank you, dear. Yes, please.
And this?
That can go outside, under the cupboard, under the veranda. Okay, so we'll mash this up. This is good for a mixer to do. Alrighty. So now we'll add our sugar. And we will mix that up. Okay, I'm going to change directions here. I looked, this is the one we're using, and it's very simple, but it uses 2 packages of cream cheese. This one uses 3/4 of a package of cream cheese. This is in the Joy of Cooking. 3/4 of a cup of cream cheese. 3/4 of a pound. And 1/2 cup of sugar. I wonder, oh wait a minute, how much are in each of these? So look at my empty box now. Just one moment, please. So this is 8. So this is 1/2 pound. So, okay, it's about the same. Never mind. Well, anyway, I added more sugar, and I'm going to try it with this sour cream as well. I'm going to change the recipe here. So I've added 1 cup of sugar, 1 and a bit, 1 1/2 cups of sugar. I think 1 1/4 cups of sugar. I'm mashing it all about. Now I'm going to add a lid of vanilla. It's 1 teaspoon, so I add 2 lids. And add that in. Are you filming? Let's just check you out. Yes, there I am, mixing away. Mixing away while you just relax over there and watch videos. Okay, so according to this other one, we add 2 eggs. And then we're ready to put it in the pie crust. We're going to alternate it with blueberries in layers. But this one, the sour cream, I love the taste of sour cream. This one, you add the vanilla, and then you bake it, and then you put the sour cream stuff over the top. So you bake it for 20 minutes. Okay, you know what we could do? We could put this on the bottom, and we could put I have strawberries. Put the berries on the top, and then we could put the sour cream on top of that. It's sour cream and sugar and vanilla. But I thought that there was a blueberry recipe that had sour cream and blueberries. Now, it should be the page that is dirtiest in here, Hey! Oh no, that's a quiche. Wrong page. But pages do get dirty when you use them. They got some amazing stuff in here. Okay, this is cherries in the snow I made. I also made this cherry cheesecake squares. made sugar cookies. I'm sure there was something with sour cream. So I've effectively ruined the dessert that I had been making. So now I have to change it to this other one. You know, when I was a travel writer, I tried every cheesecake in every restaurant I went to. The best one was at the St. Regis Houston, in Houston. Let's just see if I can find it here. This is the 3-step blueberry cheesecake is what we're doing. Mix cream cheese, sugar, and vanilla at medium speed. Add eggs, mix until blended. Stir in ½ cup of the blueberries. Pour into crust, sprinkle with remaining ½ cup of blueberries. Bake at 350 for 40 minutes. Well, I was sure it was blueberries, and I thought there was. That's it. It's not in there. Okay, and this one has sour cream cheesecake, ricotta cheesecake or pie, gelatin cheesecake, whipped cream cheesecake. About cheesecake. All right, well, we're going to go ahead then and put this in our dish. Oh no, we're not. We have to add our eggs. So this one that only wanted 3/4 of a cup, I actually have done that wrong because 3/4 of a cup, 3/4 of a pound is 1½ sticks of that, and I put in 2, so I went over it. So we're going to put in 2 eggs. 1. You can't see what I'm doing, can you? It's a secret. 2. Do you usually use a mixer or do you use a spoon? I like to use a spoon. It's handy and I don't have to wash anything but that one spoon afterwards. I don't like having the whole mixer and cord. The cord gets into the food for people like me. Unless you have one of those big, huge things. Okay, so there we have it. So I've just put in twice as much sugar as I should have had. Other than that, it's all the same. I'm surprised I didn't have to have that. Okay, so here's our thing, and here's our other thing. And we shall pour it over. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to say it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. I might have put too much vanilla in here, of course. You know how that might be too. All right. Tastes good. Oh, I was supposed to add my berries. Well, I didn't. Too busy talking. So I only have a few blueberries left. Let's just see about putting these in. I think there's a big chunk of I'm And I'm going to take these blueberries, strawberries I mean, and I'm going to mash them up in this food processor. Okay, so now we do 1.5 cups of thick sour cream. Should have stirred it first because then the thick stuff would be in there better. Okay, now 2 tablespoons of sugar. Okay, so now 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now I put more sour cream than I was supposed to, so I'm going to add more sugar than I'm supposed to. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 tablespoons of sugar. And a little vanilla, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And then 1/8 teaspoon of salt. I never add salt. Okay. I'll mix this around. Hard to mix with you here. Now I'm supposed to put it on the cake. And it's going to glaze it. And then I'm going to cook it some more. Okay, so then I poured it on top, and of course I got it a little thick in some places and not thick enough in others. There we go. And so we'll spread them around a bit. Well, they don't really spread around now that I've dumped them in the middle. Oh well, so there we have it. Now I'll put it in the oven for my rest of my minutes. 20 more minutes. Okay, there it is. So this has got the graham cracker crust on the bottom, and then the cheesecake stuff, and then it's got the sour cream stuff. So you can do this at home. Results may differ since the recipe is, make it up as you go. Good luck. Hope you like it. Bye.